What's going on, guys? Jacob Orth back here with another video of Jacob's Life Vegas, coming to you guys from Hoover Dam, right? This is a pretty cool place to come visit when you're on your Las Vegas vacation. It's about 45 minutes or so from this trip, and it's cool just to come down here and see, obviously, the beautiful nature that surrounds this area, but also just, this engineering marvel right here that this is, that has been here for so many decades here in Southern Nevada on the Nevada and Arizona border. So I want to talk about this today, and as someone who's been here several times before, I want to give you guys my 10 best tips to have the best visit and the best experience when you come to Hoover Dam. And also remember, guys, down below, there's that product I made, travel product for 2019, all right, my 50 best tips for those of you coming on a vacation here to Las Vegas, here to Southern Nevada. Get that product. You guys are really going to like it. It'll help you save time and money on your vacation. Now, getting into the 10 best tips here for Hoover Dam. Big one for those of you that are going to be driving here. Okay, this is before you even get to the dam. Before you even get to this whole area here, take off the highway, go off to several points and look at some of the viewpoints they have. They got some really awesome viewpoints here that you can come pull off the highway and see before you even get to the dam. I mean, you get good views when you're right here, but some of these spots are higher up and you get awesome views. You get great views of the scenery here. It's really beautiful. So I encourage you guys to pull off the road before you even get here to the dam and actually enjoy the view. Number two, I'll tell you guys, this separate one kind of goes in with number one, but I want to give it a separate note here because I think it is really cool, is actually go to the Mike O'Callaghan and Pat Tillman Memorial Bridge, actually above the dam. You guys can actually probably see it here. There it is. You guys can see there's another bridge over there that overlooks this whole dam right here. So, I mean, it's cool for two reasons. One, because it's a memorial. It's nice they made a memorial. But also, two, again, it just gives you some amazing views of the dam, of the water. You get a really broad perspective of, this project here. The third tip I'm going to give you guys is for those of you that are driving in here to Hoover Dam, be advised when you come in here, there is a security checkpoint you're going to have to go through. You go through the checkpoint, you roll all your windows down. The security is going to ask you if you have any firearms, any weapons, or anything like that in your vehicle before you come on in here. Also, when you go through, they may do an inspection on your car. When I've gone through, I've never seen cars put off to the side getting searched, but other people I've seen online have said they have seen that, or sometimes it's just random, or maybe if they're suspicious of something, they will pull you off to the side and inspect your vehicle before you come on in. Tip number 4, for those of you coming here to Hoover Dam, especially those of you that are going to be driving, is when you're looking for a place to park, do not park on the Nevada side. Do not park over there on the Nevada side of the state line. Come park over here on the Arizona side. Why? Because there's a big parking garage on the Nevada side. Okay, but to park there costs you $10, all right? $10 to park there. But if you just go past that parking garage you're driving in, you come across the dam, you drive over here to the Arizona side. The first lot on the Arizona side is $10. After that, they're all free. Okay, this lot I'm standing in up here is totally free to come up here. So you can come up here, you can come to several different spots, park your car, you can walk on down, you want to just come up here and get a good view, you can do that as well. But don't park on the Nevada side, come park on the Arizona side. Tip number 5, for those of you that are dog lovers, be advised when it comes to your dogs, you cannot have them out on the dam, okay? People can come with their dogs, you can come in the parking areas, stuff like this. People do bring their dogs with them, but they don't want them out on the dam. And some of the stores here do not want dogs inside the actual store itself. Service dogs are an exception, of course, but if you're just bringing your pet, whether it's large or small, they do not want them out on the dam. Tip number 6, if you are tight on your budget, okay? If you're tight on your budget, you can still enjoy a trip over here to Hoover Dam because it actually does not have to cost you anything to come here, all right? Yeah, you're gonna have to pay for your gas if you're driving your car here, but if you just wanna come and see, the dam itself, you can come and you can just walk out here. It's totally free to come, park here on the Arizona side for free, and then you can actually just go and walk over the dam area itself. You can actually read, they have some good historical references there for you. You can talk to some of the people who work here even. I mean, you can get a lot of value for free if you just want to come here and walk around. You don't even have to do the actual tour itself. Tip number 7, for those of you coming here to Hoover Dam, if you want to do a tour for Hoover Dam, there are a couple options for you. I suggest doing the full tour, okay? I've done this before. More than once actually, and you come on the tour here, people will come, they'll have everyone grouped together at first, and then you go through part of it, and then they'll break you off if you just want to do the first part. But if you want to do the second part, the second half, the longer tour, I really encourage you to do that, okay? Because there's a lot of good information here, especially if you're visiting from a long way away and you're not going to be coming here regularly. If you're going to do a tour, I would suggest doing the full tour, getting the full experience, learning as much as you can, because there's a lot of really cool history here, to learn about this dam. So I'll put a link down below as well if those of you want to go and look at tour prices. Go ahead, check out the link down below, check out the tour price. If you like it, go ahead and purchase one online. Tip number 8, for those of you that want to come here to Hoover Dam. So I would suggest bringing food with you, okay? Bring some food, bring some snacks with you if you're coming here, whether you're driving yourself, whether you're coming on a tour bus or something like that, bring food with you. But you know, if you do not bring food, they do have food options here. Granted, they are kind of limited, but you do have some food options nonetheless. You can grab, you know, a drink, you can grab a snack, a candy bar, you can grab an ice cream, you can even grab like some cold sandwiches out of the refrigerator, you know, similar to stuff you would find like at a, you know, convenience store, a gas station, thing like that. Understand though that of course, you know, you are going to be paying, you know, Vegas prices, you're going to be paying tourist prices for this kind of stuff. And they also have, you know, some souvenirs and t-shirts, just other stuff like that that you would get, you know, coming to a tourist spot like this. So bring food with you, but if you don't worry, you can grab drinks, you grab some stuff here just to hold you over, you know, until the day is done. Tip number 9 for those of you coming here to Hoover Dam. This might be the biggest one actually for some people when it comes to factoring in when they come here. I encourage you, there's 2 parts to this, okay? I encourage you to come here in a slower time, all right? So I would encourage you to come on a weekday to Hoover Dams when there's less people here. Obviously, for obvious reasons, it's much easier to get around. There's less foot traffic you have to deal with. And 2, I would encourage you to come in the off months, the off season. The busiest time for Hoover Dam is probably in the summertime, okay? That's when a lot of people like to come here, like to come with the whole family, bring the kids, all that kind of stuff, which is cool, you know, except obviously there's gonna be more people and more traffic to get here. If you're driving, there's gonna be less parking available, okay? So there's a really good chance you wind up having to pay for parking somewhere. And the last part of it, as people know, here in Las Vegas, here in Southern Nevada, it gets very, very hot in the summertime. So if you're out here, it's nice, it's cool to see, but if it's 105, 110, 115 degrees out here, and you're in the sun, you're trying to enjoy this, and the sun is just beating on you and just draining energy from you, it's probably gonna take away from the experience a bit. You can come any time of year and enjoy it and have a good time, but I would suggest coming when it's in the cooler months, okay? I would even suggest coming in the wintertime during the day, like right now, right? It's in the 50s, the 60s during the daytime. It is beautiful in the wintertime here. I would suggest coming during that time because the weather's nice and cool and it's not gonna suck the energy out of you by having the sun beating on you in 100+ degree heat. The 10th and final tip I'll give you guys when you're here, and this is so that you get the most value out of your dollar when you're here, is actually to take some time and read some of the history signs that they have around the area, okay? From the parking lot I standing up here all the way down, you know, in the other parking lots, over to the dam itself as you walk, even on the outer parts in the free area, they do have some cool signs. They do have some really good information, you know, about this that can really help you appreciate the type of work that was done to do this. I mean, the way they're able to do this, you know, this project, you know, they're working on this back in the 1930s. I mean, just the amount of people it took, the effort it took, the labor it took to build something like this decades ago with the technology they had is really quite impressive. So, you know, I encourage you to take some time, read some of the signs, and just get a better grip, you know, of the history here. Because one thing, it's cool to come and look and observe, but when you read some of the information here, you read some of the history about this site, about this project, it really helps give you a lot better perspective of, you know, what it took to get this done. And it really is impressive. Alrighty, so those are my 10 tips to help you have an awesome time when you're coming down here to visit the Hoover Dam here in Southern Nevada. Remember, you guys want to get that 50 tip sheet, my best tips for 2019 in Las Vegas, down below. Link is down below for that. Also, if you have yet to subscribe to the channel, please do subscribe. Right down below is a subscribe button. Below this video, you can subscribe there for more awesome videos about Las Vegas in the future. That's going to be it for this one. I am Jacob, and this is My Life in Vegas.